Will Void Knight leave a sad void in your wallet, or will he actually help your symbiotes in the Incursion 2 raids? In this video, we have exclusive gameplay of the 3-piece Hive Mind in the Incursion 2 raids, a spot-on character review, and the best T4 Iso-8 recommendations along with the Orb opening. And if you're ready for all of that, Valley Club, and you know what to do, find that like button and let's go smash it. And welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I am ValleyFlyin and I hope you're having a great day. In this video, we're talking all about Void Knight, the latest Hive Mind character to arrive in Marvel Strike Force. Is he worth it? Is he a trap? We're discussing that in this video, also giving you its best T4 ISO-8 recommendations with some exclusive gameplay as well. But before we get to all that, if this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button for more great Marvel Strike Force content. At least 5 Marvel Strike Force videos per week on the channel. Usually there's more. We got character reviews like this, gameplay videos, reveal videos, news videos, everything to help your experience in Marvel Strike Force. But before we get to the gameplay and recommendations, let's talk about the added value if this is a character that you want to get right now. What they've been doing for recent teams is like they did with this Extreme X-Men and the symbiotes. You can get some added value with this. If you don't purchase any of the characters, well, you can still get some gold and some decent resources in this test drive. And you can kind of test out the team, see how good they're going to be in these incursion raids. But also with these challenges, if you have Carnage and Venom, you can get these first 4 nodes. If you do unlock Void Knight, well, you can unlock the rest of these nodes, get some pretty decent first-time rewards and some other rewards there. And the big thing that they started doing, the new thing that they started, is this milestone. We have a Pact of Wrath milestone, and this is for the Nova costume. And if you get one of the new characters, one of these new Hive Mind characters, either Void Knight, Gwenom, or the upcoming Red Goblin, you could get the 7 red stars for Carnage. If you get 2 of the new characters, well, you can get a 1 diamond for your 7 red Carnage. And then if you get all 3 of the new Hive Mind characters, you can get this Wrath costume for Nova. I think this is going to be the first of the costumes related to Mephisto and Dark Dimension 7. I'm thinking there's going to be something for Black Cat, something for Green Goblin, but let me know your thoughts on the costumes as we get to our spot-on character review. Drew, the character review guy, what are your thoughts on Void Knight?
Hello, Valley Club. It is I, Drew, the character review guy, and this latest character has me a bit aggro, because first off, who the hell is Void Knight? When I voted for a symbiote coming to the game, I voted for Symbiote Silver Surfer, not some randomly named Void Knight. Plus, the symbiote that bonded with Silver Surfer is the all silver, not the all black symbiote. So there's even more silver in this character's origin story. So my first issue with this character, why the name switch? But as far as the abilities, he is the next character that can pull enemies together. So it makes it easier for your Hive Mind symbiotes to spread their negative effects. His passive is also very strong. It prevents enemies from gaining immunity so they can't gain any buffs, and he gives ability energy to the entire team. His abilities then are going to be a major part of this Hive Mind team and should be even better when Red Goblin arrives. And even though his name sucks, Void Knight is a very good character, and I have to give him 7 frothies. Yes, that is it for me today, Valley Club, but don't worry, I'll be back.
So that's a lot of frothies for this new character, Drew. You must like this character a lot. And yeah, why the heck did they change his name from Symbiote Silver Surfer to Void Knight? I guess it was a long name, but other than that, it doesn't make sense. Let's go open some orbs for this character, see if we get lucky, and then we'll go discuss the best T4s and ISO-8 recommendations. All right, wish me luck, Valley Club. We are opening orbs for Void Knight. Now, I did open a few of these Elite 4s yesterday, so we do have an Elite. We do have a 4 red star Void Knight. Let's open a few of these so we get lucky here. Either the characters or Void Knight himself. We got an upgrade there. Let's open a few more of these. It is a duplicate. That doesn't count towards 1. That doesn't count. So let's open 3 non-duplicates and see what we get here. We have another duplicate. We still have 1 right now. What are we going to get? It is another duplicate. And another duplicate. How long is this going to be? This is the new orb opening. Not if you get a star on your characters. How many 7s do you have to open? There he is. Okay. So we've opened 2. We've upgraded to 4, and yeah, he's already set for diamonds as soon as we get lucky with some diamonds for him. Hopefully you get lucky with your pulls for Void Knight as well. But let's discuss the best T4s and ISO-8s for Void Knight before we take him into the Incursion 2 raids. The basic T4, 70% damage to the primary targets. That is very, very skippable. I would not do that, especially with a T4 crunch that's going on in the game right now. The special, adding 80% piercing damage to the primary and secondary targets. And if you are a newer player not aware what piercing does, piercing ignores all the armor of that character, so it's a little higher damage. But outside of raids, it's still going to steal an ability energy from the primary targets. In the raid, stealing up to 3 ability energy from the primary targets. Very, very good move. I think this is a great move. And the T4, what it does, just gives them a little more viability outside of the raid. So I think this is a great one if you're going to use Void Knight outside of the raids, outside of this Hive Mind team. If you're only planning to use Void Knight in the raids, though, you can skip this. The damage is nice, but the main thing that it's doing is stealing ability energy outside of the raids. This is a big move. This is the pull where you're going to pull all the characters together, doing a lot of damage. What the T4 does, though, ability block for 2 turns to the primary target instead of just 1 turn, and adding 70% damage to all attacks. I do like this move, but I think the best move for Void Knight comes in the passive. This is where you're going to get some healing. This is where you're going to not allow your enemies to gain immunity. And this is where you're going to generate a lot of ability energy for Void Knight and the rest of the Hive Mind, especially with this T4. I think this is the most essential T4 to Void Knight's kit. This is unskippable. This is necessary. So if we went in order, I would go with the passive, then the ultimate for a 2-turn ability block. This is great, especially if you're using Void Knight outside of raids, the special, and then last but not least is the basic. Now, I think there's 2 main Iso-8s for Void Knight. I think the initial one, low red stars, as usual, for characters that want to apply debuffs, is going to be Skirmisher. Once you have the focus strong enough, I think the long-term Iso-8 class for Void Knight is going to be Raider. Let's move right onto the test server with our 3-piece Hive Mind, Carnage, Venom, Void Knight, along with Nova and super-skrull. Now, right now in these Incursion 2 raids, Rebirth works pretty well with super-skrull. It can take out easily the first node, the second node. The big problem is the boss node. So what I wanted to do is take in a 3-piece team because Gwenum is not in the game yet, and I wanted to see if they could beat the boss node. This is the first node, so this is not a major difference between the Rebirth and the rest of the team. We're trying to choose our targets here, still trying to learn the kits. We go with all the bleeds on cloaks so that we can spread them with Venom. There is the spread, lots of bleeds all around. Who do we stun here? We choose to stun Omega Red. Not sure if that is the best here, but still trying to learn the kits of these characters. Obviously, Nova is not going to be used in the final team. Gwenum is a better choice. And I know some people have been using Red Hulk as well. Still very similar results on the first and second node. The big problem comes in that last node. And yeah, let's take in super-skrull. We have them pretty controlled. A lot of negative effects all around. We have Venom doing this weird thing right here. I'm not sure what is going on with Venom, why he's like that. But yeah, let's get a lot of damage there. Lots of bleed. Spread all this around. And who are we going to ability block? I guess we're going to go back to Omega Red. Got the ability block here on him, and yeah, Absorbing Man being very annoying there. Luckily, he's not taunting. Who do we use a special for Void Knight on? We go into the middle again, and we do more damage to all the adjacent targets as well. And can we get a kill? Should we get a kill? Not sure if this is the right move here. We don't get a lot of damage from Carnage. He's not built up very big on the test server right now. I think my Venom is on my main account is bigger than what I have on a test server. And we use the big ultimate from super-skrull. Does very little damage to Nova, so probably should not have used it there. We try to move more of these bleeds all around. We're getting a lot of ability energy from Void Knight, so I think we go ahead and use the ultimate here. Actually, we don't. We use the basic, and we get the kill on Dagger, and now we could use the Nova ultimate if we want. Actually, we go with the basic there. Saving some cooldowns for the next node, the next couple nodes, and we don't want to use a special yet. The good thing about this new special for Carnage, when you use it in the raids, you're not going to clear the negative effects. So all those negative effects, you're still going to stay there. So if for some reason you get ability energy and are able to use that special over and over and over again, you could use the same enemy doing some big damage. Once Nova's down on this node, once he has that charge off, this gets very, very easy because then you can start to apply debuffs to that character, and he goes down very quickly. But while he has that charge, that initial charge, this is a tougher battle to do. A couple more hits here. We'll go with the kill on Absorbing Man. We'll Should we spread? Let's spread the ability blocks. Doesn't stick on Nova. Finally, that charge is removed. Should we use our own Nova ultimate right here? And we don't. We use the basic. This battle is pretty much over. And yes, it's just trying to get our cooldown set for the next node, seeing how well we could do. We bring in, are we going after Captain Sam? Nova still has a lot of energy left, a lot of health in the green. We get the ability block now. Yes, let's use the ability block now so he can't use his ultimate. His charge is off, so all of these are gonna stick. He goes with the basic, and we probably basic here on Captain Sam. Yeah, right in the middle. Other ability block or the chain. We go with the ability block in the middle, doing some damage to the adjacent targets as well. Captain Sam in the yellow, Thor Infinity War in the yellow. We spread a few of the effects from one to the other. We got them in the almost in the red, which means that we're gonna get that benefit from the Carnage passive, giving speed to our full Hive Mind characters. Captain Sam almost dead. Do we want to put more bleeds on these characters? No, we're gonna spread and hopefully get some kills on Captain Sam and Thor Infinity Watch. We are going with the basic there, and I think we just finish this off with auto basicing the rest of these characters. And as far as where these characters are, this is where our super-skrull was. He is Striker, pretty much maxed out as far as what we could put on him. We have these passive, ultimate, and special on Void Knight. He is a Raider. And yeah, all that stuff maxed out. Next character is Carnage. Everything's maxed out. We have Carnage as a skirmisher. I'm not sure if that is the best long-term for this full team because we don't know the full kit for Red Guardian. We don't know any of the kit for Red Guardian, but yeah, all the T4 is done on this character. All the T4 is done on Venom. Venom is a Striker. And yes, all the T4s as well. So we ended up beating the second node, didn't do very well. Our cooldowns aren't set up. This is the main problem though, is the boss node, because Rebirth super-skrull, they can't take out the first and second node. The boss is where the problem is. And if your cooldowns are set up like ours are right now, you're not gonna be very good. Our Nova is almost dead. And yeah, we don't have our cooldowns for Nova set up, so no stun. We go in and don't do much damage, and Black Cat takes out our entire team here. Yeah, takes out Venom. Almost takes out super-skrull, almost takes out Nova, but yeah, there's not much left for our team. We do a little tiny bit of damage, but yeah, here comes Moonstone, almost kills Void Knight. There goes our symbiotes, and we just have super-skrull left. Super-skrull cannot solo this on his own, but that is a team in action. So that is a three-piece Hive Mind in action. I'm not sure what I would have expected from that team at their low levels. I'm sure with the 4-piece and the 5-piece, the full Hive Mind team will be very good in the bio section and in raids. But as they are right now, you're not getting a lot of value from Void Knight except for maybe a 7-star Carnage and doing a few more nodes on the showcase event. Long term, I think you will get value from them completing the bio raids, especially when Red Goblin comes to the game. But that is the team for right now. They aren't doing too much right now. Let me know if you are thinking of purchasing Void Knight or if not. If this video did provide you some value, leave it a like. It is free for you and it tremendously helps out the channel. And if you want to check out what are the best characters to take to level 100 first, make sure you check out the video up there. I will see you guys next time though. Have a great rest of your day. Good luck with Void Knight. Hulk fist bump, ValleyFlyin out.